This is N60ME, net control. Please stand by. AA1 Delta Fox. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't think he was able to hear you. Julio, KMO, go ahead and try to make contact, reestablish contact with airport, K4KKC. Net acknowledges relay from Mikasuki. Go ahead with your relay. QSL, we acknowledge that airport is requesting transport for planes landing with supplies. Roger, roger.
All right, net control confirms, calling Mikasuki. Do you have any traffic for net control? Net control confirms Mikasuki has 10 semi-trucks and trailers at the truck stop to drive. No supplies needed. All right, North Control, Net Control calling Dadeland. North Control calling Dadeland. Do you have any traffic? Any traffic, Dadeland? Roger, copy. Medical supplies and water. Medical supplies and water. Thank you for the traffic.
Correction.
Go ahead, LAB.
Yeah, correction. I believe that the traffic was medical supplies and fuel. Medical supplies and fuel.
Roger, Dayland, we copy. Medical supplies, fuel, and water. Medical supplies, fuel, and water. All right, thank you for that. Do you have any further traffic? Roger that. This is Net Control calling Key Biscayne. Net Control calling Crandon Park. Key Biscayne, do you have any traffic for Net Control? Roger, roger. I believe that Mikasuki has 10 semis ready with guacamole and more beer. Guacamole and more beer. Thank you for the traffic. Roger. Okay. We got more traffic now for Mikasuki. Are you ready for to receive? All right, Mikasuki, I got 3 trucks headed towards the airport. If you can go ahead and let them know that your 3 trucks are heading up to the airport with supplies. Roger, copy, copy, acknowledgement. Mikasuki, please be advised, send 1 truck of fuel loaded to racetrack. 1 truck with fuel to racetrack, over.
Break. November 6th, Delta Mike Echo at Larry Penny Park. What you are listening to is a practice, I repeat, a practice Aries net. Practice Aries net.
All right, continuing. Does Racetrack copy the traffic from Miccosukee of what's headed your way? Over.
QSL. I also have some traffic for the net.
All right, go ahead and repeat the traffic that you received from Miccosukee. Over.
QSL, the traffic I received from Miccosukee is there's a semi-truck en route to us with fuel. To pick up fuel.
Roger that. Thank you for confirming. QSK with your traffic.
Okay, the traffic on this end is that we do have fuel for any requirements throughout the county. The problem is we have no transport, which is why we have the trucks en route to us. And we also like to report that we have an emergency medical transport going to the medical staging area, Larry Penny.
Roger. Copy medical transport staging at Larry Penny. Thank you for the traffic.
Copy, WZLB, Racetrack, on the side.
All right, Miccosukee Relay, this is Net Control at Larry Penny Camp. Can you please confirm with airport if the trucks have arrived? Roger. Copy. Trucks have not arrived to airport. Thank you for the relay.
This is Net Control, N60 and me at Larry Penny. Just as reference, K4KKC, your signal boom now. You're coming in full scale.
Net Control.
Go ahead, break.
Net Control, this is Homestead's Emergency Operations Center. Are you ready for traffic?
Homestead Operations Center, standby 1. Homestead, W1HQL, please go ahead with traffic. QSK.
Roger, traffic as follows. We have lost internet comms and unable to submit a mission request to Miami-Dade EOC. Are you ready to copy, and will you be able to relay that message?
Roger, ready to copy, and we are able to relay the message. Go ahead with your message.
Roger, copy. The message is as follows. Lost comms, internet, need mission request. Fuel drop to City of Homestead DPW. Fuel levels critical, impairing on debris removal. Break. Please submit a reply as soon as possible. Homestead EOC standing by. End of message.
Homestead EOC, this is Net Control at Larry Penny. We got your message copied, and we'll request that response by Miami-Dade EOC as soon as possible. Roger?
Roger. And the request is for diesel, repeat, diesel fuel.
Homestead EOC, we added the note that you requested fuel and specified diesel.
Roger, confirm. Homestead EOC, standing by, and thank you for the assist.
Homestead EOC, this is Net Control. Thank you very much for the information. Stand by.
Mikasuki, you are going to be EOC now. Do you confirm? This is Net Control at Larry Penny, calling Mikasuki, Kilo 4, KMO, do you copy? Roger, we got a message for EOC, we got a message from EOC from Homestead Operations Center. Are you ready to copy? Roger, they've lost communications and they've lost internet, need mission critical fuel drop to city of Homestead. Fuel levels critical, and they are in the process of doing tree removal. They require diesel. Over. Roger. Homestead's operations control. Homestead operation control. Do you copy Net Control? Homestead Operations Center, W1HQL, do you copy Net Control?
Homestead Emergency Operations Center, W1HQL, listening.
Roger. We have relayed your message to EOC. Repeat, we have relayed your message to EOC. QSL?
Roger, copy. Thank you. W1HQL, Homestead Emergency Operations Center, standing by.
Roger that. Continuing, please stand by. All stations, please stand by.
November 6, Delta Mike Echo, Larry Penny. This is just a reminder that we are conducting an emergency practice drill. This is a practice drill by Aries. N6DME, Larry Penny. All stations stand by for further traffic.
This is Net Control, WB4DB, calling racetrack. Do you copy?
Racetrack copies, Net Control, Whiskey 0 Lima Alpha Bravo.
Roger, requesting a status on the incoming fuel trucks. Over.
QSL, we have, the fuel trucks have arrived. Where do they need to go?
Roger, please dispatch to Dayland for fuel resupply. Copy?
Copy. I also copied EOC needs fuel as well. Should we send a truck there also?
Roger that. Go ahead and send fuel to, not to EOC, that is fuel to the Homestead, I repeat, Homestead Operations Center. Over.
QSL on the correction. The racetrack is confirming that we are sending a fuel truck to Dayland. And we are also sending a fuel truck to Homestead Operations Center, and that one is specified diesel fuel.
Roger, Homestead Operations Center is requesting diesel, correct. Thank you for confirming.
Roger. Racetrack W0LAB standing by.
Airport Station, I'm sorry, Mikasuki Station, do you copy? Roger, can you please confirm with airport if the trucks have arrived? Over. Net Control to Racetrack.
Racetrack, WZLAB, go ahead, Net Control.
Roger, do you have the ability to monitor also on our secondary station, our secondary frequency?
Different band?
Roger.
QSL.
All right, please go ahead and monitor that station. We're getting a lot of QRM on the VHF band.
QSL, I'll have the monitoring station set up here within 30 seconds.
Roger, copy 30 seconds. Airport, from Net Control. Mikasuki from Net Control. Mikasuki from Net Control, do you copy?
Mikasuki, this is Net Control, Larry Penny. Do you copy?
This is Mikasuki, Net Control, do you copy? Net Control, this is Mikasuki. Airport has received their trucks. Airport has received their trucks.
Mikasuki, Net Control, we copy that airport has received trucks. Airport has received trucks. QSL?
QSL advising, we're getting a lot of QRM.
Roger, Roger. Move to our alternate frequency, secondary frequency. Roger?
QSL, QSY.
Roger that, QSY. All stations, please move to our alternate frequency. Move to our alternate frequency until further notice. This is November 6th, Delta Mike Echo in Larry Penny. Homestead Operations Center, Homestead Operations Center. This is N6DME at Larry Penny. How copy?
Homestead Operations, Emergency Operations Center. I copy you loud and clear, and I need to do a correction on the fuel drop.
Operations Center, please stand by. All stations have moved to alternate frequency. Stand by with your traffic.
Roger, standing by. Requesting direct, if possible, to your fuel distribution point over at the racetrack.
Racetrack has a copy.
Racetrack, this is Homestead's Emergency Operations Center. Correction on the location for that fuel drop. Are you ready to copy?
I'm ready to copy.
All right, the correct location is 551 Southeast 8th Street. 551 Southeast 8th Street. That location is the Homestead DPW. Roger?
QSL, the Homestead question mark?
Department of Public Works, DPW.
QSL, I will contact the drivers to provide, or the one driver to provide them the updated location requiring fuel. Diesel.
Roger, copy. Homestead EOC, out.
Thank you. W0LAB. Racetrack, out.
Racetrack and Homestead EOC, thank you very much for your direct traffic. This is Net Control N6DME.
All stations, if you can. If you're hearing me, go ahead and monitor both if you're able to. Monitor both primary and secondary frequencies for instructions.
Racetrack has a copy. Racetrack has a copy, and I have an update for the fuel transport to 8th Street.
All right, go ahead with your update for your fuel to question mark.
Okay, the fuel going to 8th Street, the Department of Public Works, the Homestead Department of Public Works, that fuel has now been rerouted there, and it should be there within 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Roger, copy the 8th Street reroute in 5 minutes out.
Homestead EOC, copy.
Homestead EOC, go ahead.
Copy direct, thank you.
Roger, acknowledge Homestead EOC, copy direct. All right, this is net control to all stations, net control to all stations. Do we have any further traffic, any further traffic for the net? Okay, we are rounding up and coming towards finalization of the net and the exercise. Again, we are finalizing the exercise. We're going to do one final roll call unless we have any traffic. Last call for traffic.
All right, break.
Break, go.
Thank you, Net Control. This is N4CRE, racetrack. Included is W0LAB, K04YFH, W7IVD, KB4MBU, and KX4VET. Copy?
Roger, roger. Copy you loud and clear. You're very welcome and thank you for your participation. Any net stations, any stations with priority traffic before we go ahead and wrap this up on secondary and continue on primary. Over. Okay, one final roll call for secondary. Please stand by. Mikasuki, this is Net Control. Do you copy?
This is Mikasuki, KK4 KMO. Go ahead.
Roger. We are finalizing and ending the Simplex drill on UHF. Finalizing and ending on UHF. Just doing the final roll call. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you very much, KK4 KMO, Mikasuki.
Before you go, we got one last thing for you. If you could raise airport on UHF. Over.
QSL, airport KKC, do you copy? Airport, this is
Mikasuki, do you copy Net Control?
Yeah, Net Control, I don't have them on the UHF side. I had them on B and I had them QFY over to you.
Nothing heard by Net Control for now. All right, Dayland, do you copy Net Control?
Break.
All right, stand by, Dayland. Go ahead, break.
Yeah, break. This is racetrack. I did have a copy on Mikasuki. I could provide a relay.
Go ahead with your relay.
Mikasuki, this is racetrack. Do you have a copy on W0LAB?
Racetrack, this is Mikasuki. I was trying to contact KKC and I have no contact.
All right, copy on you trying to reach out to KKC and there's no contact. I copy, no contact. Net Control?
Roger, I confirm directly with Mikasuki. Thank you for the relay.
Roger. W0LAB, racetrack on the side.
Roger. Going on to Dayland, QKL, thank you for your participation. We copied you loud and clear. Please stand by on primary frequency for finalization in there. Roger, roger. All right, Homestead Operations Center, do you copy net control?
Homestead EOC, go.
Roger, we're finalizing on secondary frequency. You're 5-9 on the roll call. Thank you for your participation. Please secure UHF and stand by on VHF.
Roger, securing UHF and QSY to VHF. Homestead EOC out.
Roger, roger. Crandon Park, Key Biscayne, do you copy net control?
Net control, this is Crandon Park. Clear copy.
Roger, roger. You're also a 5-9 into Larry Penny, net control. Thank you for your participation. You can secure on UHF. Please stand by for a final roll call on VHF. Over.
Copy, thank you.
Roger, roger. QSY to primary.
Net control at Larry Penny. Please stand by for roll call.
All right, let's try Dade Collier, Airport, Airport direct. Do you copy net control? Over. Nothing heard. Mikasuki, do you copy net control? Over. Roger. Did you hear anything from airport? Over. Roger, copy, negative copy on airport. Thank you for your participation on the primary. You may secure, sir. Moving on to Dayland Station, Kilo 4, Quebec, Kilo Lima, Kilo 4, Quebec, Kilo Lima. How do you copy net control? Roger, correct. Thank you for the correction. Kilo 4, Quebec, Kilo Lima. Thank you for your participation. You may secure, sir. '73. Homestead Operations Center, W1HQL. Do you copy net control?
Net control from Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima, Emergency Operations Center, Homestead, go.
Roger, roger. Thank you for your participation. Again, thank you for your participation. This is final net control, concluding the Simplex drill. You may secure, and if you'd like to hang around for an SS TV test.
Roger, will do. Remain on this frequency.
Roger, roger. Racetrack. This is net control. Do you copy?
Racetrack from net control. How copy?
5-9 plus. Thank you for your participation. The final roll call for this drill, and you may secure. And if you want to stick around for SS TV test.
QSL. I have one request.
Yeah, go ahead.
If the Dadeland station is still on frequency, can we have him QSY over to the alternate frequency so I can get a proper signal report from my location?
Yeah, roger. Dadeland, did you copy? Looks like that's a negative. I'm going to go ahead and try. Did you try in the secondary?
Negative. I'll go ahead and try that now. I just heard him say he's QSY, so that's why I figured I'd go here. I'll give that a shot and report back in a minute.
Roger. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. I'll take down, put that down in the log. I appreciate it. All right, last station, Crandon, Key Biscayne, do you copy? AA1 and DF, Alpha 1, Delta Foxtrot, this is Net Control, do you copy? Roger, copy you. Thank you for the drill. You may secure unless you want to stick around for digital test. Roger that. Thank you for your participation. You may secure. All stations, please stand by. The remaining stations standing by for digital test.
Hey, Net Control?
Go ahead, Racetrack.
Yeah, negative copy on you on the alternate frequency for the Dadeland station. Can we give that one more shot all over here? And if not, then we'll just write that one off.
Roger, I'll give him one more shot from Net Control. Give me 1 second. QSYing over to the, well, we're not QSYing, we're still monitoring. Racetrack, Net Control.
Racetrack, go ahead.
Negative copy on Dadeland, over.
QSL, thank you for trying. W0LB at Racetrack, standing by.
No problem. Please stand by for digital test.